guys. This is Butch, and Andrea is with me here. We're in Nashville, Tennessee for the National Religious Broadcasters Convention. And Andrea, how's this week been for you?
It's been a lot of fun. We've been partnering with Mega Voice as exhibitors, and we've had an amazing time talking to a ton of people. And I mean, I've seen Butch pray with people, and
yeah, it's been an awesome time of just meeting folks from a variety of different ministries, not just attendees, but also the exhibitors. And it has been incredible. You know, God gave me the just a kind of a lead-in to get people's attention as they were walking by. Just ask them, hey, what are you doing to impact the kingdom? And it just really opens a door of conversation.
I love it, because that question alone just makes us think, what am I doing to impact the kingdom? And sometimes we think we're doing godly things, and we are, but how is it impacting the kingdom? And those are things that we all need to consider, actually.
Yeah, and it actually been really interesting, because a lot of times people, they'll start talking about their ministry and things they do, but when you phrase the question that way, what I found this week is they tend to go deeper. And then I ask them, okay, what can I pray for you about? And it's been amazing, because they'll give you this list of prayers or a vague general thing, and then I just put my hand on their shoulder and start praying, and you can sense like, ooh, didn't see that coming. But what I have found happen is now, as I'm walking around, there are people just, hey, Butch, how you doing?
I think you're the most popular guy here now.
and it's simply because I took 30 seconds, a minute to pray for folks.
Yeah, and I've had a wonderful time talking to people too. I've had a chance to do some Bible stories with people, and I love watching their faces as they discover something in a familiar Bible story they didn't think about before, and they're like, oh wow. And then they own that Bible story in their heart. So conferences are fun, lots of swag going around, chocolate, chocoholics, you want to go to a conference, free chocolate. Anyway, and I've loved all of that, but I think my favorite part is really getting to know the people along the way.
Yeah, and you know, we're working in combination with Mega Voice. They've allowed us to kind of hitch on to their wagon there at the Mega Voice booth. And I got to tell you, that is such an amazing tool.
It is.
It's so practical, and we have had experience with that even when we were in Syria a couple of years ago, of seeing how durable and how tough those things are, and yet how effective they are for ministry.
And the neat thing is, I sat down with Charles last night and did a Heart Pocket podcast, and Charles is the CEO of Mega Voice, so he's got this vision for several tools, 2, 3, 5 years in advance. And what I love about Mega Voice is they actually listen to the needs in the field,
yes, do
the research, and take that information and build the products that they believe the field is in need of based upon what they say. So I love that. I absolutely love that. And, you know, for our ministry, I've had already multiple meetings, and we're looking at redoing certain things with God Story video and audio, believe it or not. The script, I keep hearing from people, is great.
Yeah.
So I've got a gentleman who's an award-winning composer who says, I can do this, and I'm going to send you a sample, so I'm excited to see that in the next month. I've talked with somebody else who wants to do some video work with us on the Simply the Story side, so we're excited about that. And it's just, there's several other contacts I still haven't had time to meet with, but our ebooks and our illustrated books for God Story, we've got some coloring books coming out eventually in the next year or so. And our website, it's a year behind schedule. COVID did interrupt that, but we are on the final stages of making some decisions, and then they're going to build it.
Yeah, and so we would ask for your prayers there. It does seem like there's been a spiritual component to some of the hesitancies with the website, because especially for younger people, that's going to be an important tool. And I wish you guys could know how much work Andrea and Dan and a number of other folks have put into that. So as we get close to the final stages, just really would appreciate some prayer focus as we come to the finish line, so to speak. So, Andrea, it's been good hanging out this week. You know, we've not gotten to do a lot of things over the last little bit, but as travel begins to open up, if you have opportunities to travel with STS or God Story, we would love to hear some of those so we could know how to pray for you guys, and also some of the things going on, because already we're starting to see some countries opening up and some opportunities opening up that we haven't had for a while.
Yeah.
So until the next time, keep on telling those Bible stories.